everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I have an Erin Condren haul and a planner update for you guys. So it's the brand new year, and I very much have kind of gotten back into planning, using my journal more. I switched up some things at the very beginning of the year, and so I wanted to share that with you guys. In November and December, I kind of slacked off using my planner, making my to-do list. It just, life was really crazy. So let me show you the haul first. I have a few things. I have a haul from Erin Condren, and then I also have some other items, that I've purchased that I want to share with you guys. So the first thing is that I did get some items from Erin Condren, and I'm really excited. First, I got some more bands. I had given this, when I originally got the bands, I'd given the teal one away, and then, so I had the two left, but I'm using the two on my planner, and I got a notebook, and I wanted to use one for a notebook. So I went ahead and grabbed these. And then I got a couple new covers from Erin Condren, and this is my new favorite thing, are these covers. So these are the two that I got from Erin Condren. This one matches my very first cover. This was my very first cover I ever got. They weren't interchangeable when I first got my planner, but all I did was cut the holes. I just made little slits in them, and it made it interchangeable. So this one matches this one. After I got this one, I started seeing it in white and really had wished I had gotten it in white. So I'm ecstatic to have both. Now, I've just started getting my name on these. When I get them from Erin Condren, I just put Katina Martinez, and then that way I can just always use them. Like this one says Loving Life's Little Blessings 2014. So now I can just, if I just put my name on there, I can always use them. So I got this one. And then I got this one. I thought this would be a really good one for February because at the time when I ordered, Erin Condren didn't have her February covers out. So those are the two that I got. And I could always use it this way too. So I really like being able to do that. Of course, the back would say this, but that's okay. I don't mind that because nobody looks at the back of my planner. So I thought that was really versatile to be able to do. So I got those, and then I found a great little group on Facebook. These are my other covers. The back of this one is on my planner right now, and I'll show you that in a second. And these are from Erin Condren. But there's a great little group on Facebook, and I'll link it on my blog post, my coordinating blog post, which you can get to just by clicking right up here, and it takes you to my coordinating blog post. You'll see all this information. So she does these covers for $12.50 shipped, and this was a gift from one of my downline. That's actually how I found the group. One of my team members sent me this as a gift in December, and I thought it was so great. And so I ordered from her a couple covers after the holidays. So the first one I ordered was this. Well, I ordered these two. So you can mix and match when you go on her group. You just pick the front and the back. So for the front, I got this one and this one together because I thought, oh, it'll be great to use, and it wouldn't, you know, look so horrible if I had that on the back. I ended up just leaving this one on the back, and then I have my snowman one on the front. So that's what's happening on my planner right now. And then I have this one. And then I got these two. So this is very much for the spring. And then I could also just use this one as well. Like it could go either way. It could go this on the front or this on the front. So I love those. I'm becoming very addicted to these covers. And getting quite a collection. I'm really not even sure where to keep these anymore because I'm getting quite a collection of them. So then here is how the covers come, and I've thought about storing them within these bags, but I'm not sure. So I just kept those bags when I got these two items. So the great thing about this is these two are interchangeable. So I can take this cover off as well. Now this is the notebook, and I wanted to try out the notebook I've kind of resisted for a little bit, and I have something very specific for this notebook. It's not just going to be an everyday note-taking book. I'm going to show you my everyday note-taking book in a minute. But I love that it comes with a ruler because I will use this ruler in this cover. And then, of course, the cover comes off so I can change out any of my other covers for this. And so that's why I also got this cover, because I really love it. I wanted it in my collection. So here's the notebook. It looks very much just like the planner, with basically without the days and, you know, the weeks and the calendar part of it. And so I love it. It has a Ziploc pouch, and then it has the folder, and then it has the part that you can write on with the lines. And then it does have a few pages back here that do not have lines, and I'm not sure exactly what I will do with that. I like writing on lines, but because this is specifically going to be for a business purpose, I might do something back here on the pages. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. So the other thing that I got was the address book, and I have wanted one of these since they came out. I do not have, our household does not have a good address book. It just has this little tiny book that has a bunch of stuff scribbled in it, and it's completely outdated, and I've never been able to find an address book that I really liked. So I was ecstatic when I decided to just go ahead and make the plunge and get this. And I really love it. It has a lot of space. I just love the way it's laid out. And I love that it came with a ruler. So that's wonderful. I'll use this actually in my planner, and that will be great. And then I don't know if you guys realize or not, but these rulers actually have a film on them. I don't know if I can get mine off right here on camera. I haven't really tried. But usually once I've used the ruler a little bit, it will start to peel a little bit, and then it just peels right off. It's not going to come off right now. I can kind of see it. But if you think that your ruler is peeling, see, I can see it right there. See, that almost looks like a defect. But it's really not. It's this little, it's a film that's on these rulers. See that? Amazing. Okay. So I thought I would mention that. That's a little tip for you guys. So if your ruler looks like it might be defective, it probably just needs that film pulled off. So I'll use this in my planner. I'm going to show you a planner update in just a minute. And then, so that's what I got from Erin Condren. And again, I love it. I won't change this cover out. This says the Martinez family, and I'll just leave this cover on here. It doesn't need to be changed out, but I love it. Love these items, you guys. So let's take a look at my planner update. Not necessarily a new system, but just maybe a little different. First, I did find some planner charms, and I'll be sharing those with you guys at a later time. They didn't come in time. I ordered them and they just haven't got here. This just came off a keychain. It says Stampin' Up. It's a keychain that I purchased, and I just moved it to my planner. And then these came from close to my heart. I'm actually getting ready to change these out for the silver set that I have, but those came from close to my heart. So in the back of my planner, I have my pens, and then my extra pencil lead, a few paper clips, a post-it note, and like stamps, and I have the coil clips. I've not used the coil clips as much as I thought I would. I do try to keep this very flat so that my planner will still open and stay flat. I keep an extra band right here on the back of my planner, and that keeps this pouch down, and it keeps my pens that I use in my planner up at the top of my planner. So in my little envelope, I don't have very much. I have a few stickers that I just use for decorating. The other thing I did this year is, you can see sort of I put washi tape on the edges of my planner. I did this back in July when I got my planner because I got it right when the new ones launched. And so I just went ahead and it was something that I did. I just put washi tape all on the edges. It didn't take that long. It was a couple nights of just sitting in front of the TV, watching a show, and doing that. So as always, I have my realistic goal setting, and this is for my business. So this is my sales that I keep track of, and that's right in the front. And then they have the calendar. That's the same. There's no perpetual calendar in the front of this like there was. And I was documenting my blog posts. That's what I used the perpetual calendar for. And I can't do that anymore because they don't have that. And that is disappointing to me. So this year I have two rulers in my planner because this is my second planner. So I have an extra ruler. So I like to have a ruler at my month, at the overview of the month, and I do coordinate things by color within the calendar most of the time. I mean, it's not set in stone, but I do like to have like all of our family birthdays in pink. All of my bills are in a green color. School stuff tends to be in orange. I do just like to be able to look at things like an overview and kind of tell what's happening. I use washi tape and stuff as well on my calendar to mark out dates and stuff. And then I do a little bit of decorating. So this is really the most decorating. You'll see like here's February. I have some heart stickers. Let me zoom in and I'll show you guys a little bit. So I have some heart stickers. In March, I have a little bit of decorating. I really do use this to document life and appointments and stuff that's happening. So I don't like to go crazy and decorate the whole thing up because then I can't write in it or document anything. Okay, so that's basically how I'm doing the months. And I have gotten into a little bit of decorating and I do enjoy it very much. Okay, so then for the month, for the weekly view, I use it I use this a lot. I document a lot. So the first thing I want to mention is that sometimes the month and the weekly view will end short of your week. So like this is the 28th of December, and obviously there were more days in December. So what you have to do is you have to flip over and then it continues behind the month. So the month view spread is inserted into the week spread, and sometimes it will almost look like you're missing a week. Like in January, it ends on the 25th, and then it goes right into February, and you may think, oh my gosh, I lost, like they didn't print it right. But if you just go right past February, you'll see it continues right on. So what I do is I have two different colors that I use for our life. So I use a blue color for our normal life, and then I use an orange color for my business. And the way I use the planner is I do not use morning, day, and night. I just use them in slots. So like this slot right here is just for our household, and then these two slots are for my business. And sometimes it varies, like sometimes there'll be 2 slots for life and 1 slot for business, depending on what's happening. Down here, I do not use this for meal planning, exercise, to do anything like that. I actually track my business stuff on here. So there's certain numbers that I track, and I do that. I don't do it every single day, but you'll see like I do it weekly. So I use the Stampin' Up! Writer markers in this planner, and they don't run. I love them. I can re-ink them, and I just pick 2 colors each year, and then that's what I use. So I love that. And then I also sometimes will white out the morning, day, and night with just a correction tape runner, and I will do that. Sometimes, not always. It doesn't bother me to see that morning, noon, and night, or morning, afternoon, night. It doesn't bother me. So that is what I'm doing for my planner, and I'm still keeping track of like to-do lists, challenges. I do some journaling in here. I keep track of photos of Project Life weeks. If you look on my month spread, you'll see that I have Project Life weeks laid out. Even though that's not how I'm attempting to do Project Life this year, I do just have that tracked in my planner. And then the other really great thing that I found is this size notebook. So I used to use an 8.5 by 11 notebook, and I don't do that anymore for my just daily to-dos. This is actually a notebook that I got for Christmas, and it's the size that we sell in My Digital Studio. So whenever I refer to MDS, that's My Digital Studio, and that is our digital program through Stampin' Up. These are the notebooks, and I love the size. First of all, you will see that I can put a band right on here like that, and I have my notebook and my planner, and I can run my whole life, my whole business right from here, okay? So I love the size of it. That's the first thing. I love that it lays flat and open like this, and then it's small. So I've been using this. This was actually a gift, but I have several of these from different things that I have done or have gotten, and I love them. I also am still using, this is my favorite pencil. It is the Ice pencil. I use the 0.5. It's a mechanical pencil. And then this is my newfound love. So I got this journal and this pen together as a gift for Christmas. And I'm a huge pen fan. I love pens. I love my RSVP pens. I've used RSVP pens since I was in high school, since they came out. I remember, like, that's how crazy I am about pens. I remember when RSVP pens came out, and I've loved them. But I got this pen, and it's an Inkjoy pen, and I like the Inkjoy pens in general. I have a few of the other ones, but this is my new favorite pen. So this is the pen that I use to do all my note taking, any business I'm doing. This is what I use. It's amazing. I love the way it writes. So this is my planner update for you guys. I do have a referral link for Erin Condren. If you are brand new and it's your first purchase, you can use the referral link that's down below. If you're at YouTube, it's down below in the description. You'll get $10 off your first purchase. I will also put that in my coordinating blog post along with photos of all of this product. I do like to mention that if you are purchasing from Erin Condren, I have not had any issues. Now, I know in the last year, there have been some issues, different, you know, sometimes somebody's name isn't right, or if there's a lot of customization with the colors or you know, if you're getting anything special. I know that some people have experienced problems. So I just like to say up front, I have never experienced any problems. This is the 4th time I've ordered from them, and everything has come perfect. All my stuff has been here. Nothing has been broken, misspelled, ruined, nothing. But I am very, very simple with my customizations. I mean, this is just the Martinez family, or Katina Martinez, or the name of my business. I don't change the colors of the covers. Like, I don't make anything custom that in that realm. And part of that is because they do take a long time to ship. So this took about 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. So I just know when I purchase not to expect it the very next week. And I always do the $11.95 shipping, which is 2-day shipping. And I literally live very close to where these are produced. So I really, once it ships, I get it literally like the next day because I live so close. But I do always recommend doing the $11.95 shipping, and then just take into consideration when you order, it's gonna be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And I always order a new planner right in June, even though I have 6 months left in my planner. I order it right in June when the new ones come out. And then that way I don't even have to worry about it. Like, it gets here when it gets here, and then I just never worry about it. And then if you're interested in getting a notebook that is this size, you can contact me and I'll give you the information. You can see that on my coordinating blog post. You'll see all the information for that. And then of course I'll have pictures for you guys and the link to the Facebook group where you can get the covers. They're $12.50 and that's shipped, and they're wonderful. So thank you guys so much for coming by. Hope you enjoyed seeing my planner and what's happening in that area that's new with me. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you, or you can email me. And don't forget to use that referral code if you're brand new and you're getting your planner for the first time. It'll save you $10. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you later.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination.